Hello, welcome to another vlog from the Anxious Rider channel. We're here at Thorpe Park for Fright Nights. I'm currently in the swarm queue. We've had a breakdown already, but we're back up and running now. I've got TJ with me, and I'm here today with Abby and Mum. Mum's never done swarm before, so the Anxious Rider's getting her onto the swarm. She's going to love it. She loves Nemesis Inferno. She's going to love this. So we're going to take in rides this morning, and then scare mazes this afternoon, and then some night rides later on. So I'll catch you up a bit later when we start to do the scare mazes. Catch you later. So we've managed to get a couple of rides in, not a huge amount. It's probably the busiest I've seen Thorpe Park this year, which is good to see, I suppose, but yeah, it's not made it great for rides, but obviously there's still night rides to go. You know, we're only about halfway through the day, so still plenty of time for that. I suppose this is now where my my real Fright Night starts. I've never done scare mazes before. Well, I did Creepy Caves a few years ago, and that was about it. So I've committed today to doing all 4 of the scare attractions here. So that's the terminal audio scare attraction experience, plus the 3 scare mazes. I'm going in with the legendary Coastertog. He is my confidence, my colleague in scare mazes today. I'm hoping he's going to look after me, because I think I'm going to need it. I've heard very mixed reviews about the terminal, which is where we're starting. I don't know what I'm going to think of it yet. Having never experienced anything like this before, so it may well be that I think it's quite good. It's getting very mixed reviews on social media. They do predominantly seem to be poor, so I'm really interested to see whether that trend is bucked for me, and whether I only think it's good because I've never done anything like it. So we'll see, and I'll give you my feedback after we've done the terminal. This is the terminal from the outside. It looks literally just like some black containers. Everything goes on inside. It's totally nothing gives anything away from outside. So yeah, let's go and do the terminal and see how we get on. So first scare maze done, or scare experience, the terminal. I've got to say, I didn't think a lot of it. I'm not one that's generally scared by loud noises, and that's pretty much all it is. I'm not going to give too much away, but I'd be very surprised if it returns next year. It was just quite disappointing. Theming wise on the outside, very lacking. There was just no theming. Nothing to give you any idea about what was actually going to be happening inside, or to create any sort of atmosphere. But you know, it was okay, but it was disappointing. It didn't make me scared, and you know, I am the anxious rider, and I do get very scared very easily. But at no point was I feeling in any danger or scared in that. But there we go. That's the first one done. We're off now to, I think, do trailers.
Yeah, trailers.
Yeah. I've got Coastertog here with me. I think I mentioned it earlier, but he wasn't actually here to say hello. He's now going to take me through trailers. which I know from having done Bozos is likely to be a bit more intense. But I did do Bozos at Carnival, so it's probably a good next one for me to go to. So I will see you after trailers. Maze number 2, trailers. Here we go. So I've just come out of trailers, my first ever proper full-blown Fright Nights scare maze, and I have to say it was poor. Really, really poor. At no point was I actually in any way scared. I tried to interact with the actors as I was going through, you know, just making comments. Just, there was just nothing. There was no comeback to me. There was a lot of jumping around, a lot of banging on walls and doors and tops, but no real, I don't know what I was expecting, what I was looking for, but I didn't get it. And I didn't feel scared particularly at all. Kesia, what did you think of trailers?
I did not think trailers was that good. I personally found it more scarier during Carnival, but that could just be my opinion. I didn't get a single jump scare in there, and a lot of the characters I didn't feel as if they were really going for it as much as they could, but I do have very high hopes for survival games.
Sam, what did you think, mate?
Just really bad, nothing happened. We were just taking a leisurely walk through.
We were, weren't we?
There was no scares. I feel robbed of £8 after that.
Yeah. I think anyone would feel like they've been done paying to go in that maze.
It was not worth the money.
It certainly wasn't worth the money.
I've done scary.
It was a leisurely walk through. I didn't feel intimidated at any point. Just, yeah. So, anyway, onwards and upwards. Survival games next. Now this is billed as being particularly intense, and probably the most intense maze at Fright Nights this year. So I've got high hopes for this, but I'm very quickly learning that these high hopes may be way higher than Thorpe Park are actually delivering this year. So let's go and do survival games and see where we are. So, survival games, here we go. Let's make our way down. Looking a little bit better themed.
Should we see if we can do this?
There's actually some sort of theming down here, so who knows? I'm a bit more optimistic. Let's wait and see, shall we?
That was pointless. I got no jump scares in there.
So I've just come out of survival games. Yet again disappointed. Not a scare. And you know, I've heard people say it depends on the number of actors that are in there. It was full of actors, literally full of them. But it just didn't scare me. I'm actually beginning to think that I've been more scared of the idea of doing scare mazes than I actually was of what's in the scare mazes. Or I'm just having a really poor experience, which is what I'm more inclined to believe. What did you think of survival games?
It was supposed to be Thorpe Park's most intense maze they've ever done. It wasn't scary. All it was is I got two people that grabbed me at two separate points. One pushed me into a curtain and the other one grabbed me. But generally, it was useless. Like, I paid all that money for 5 minutes if that of just walking around in the dark. It really wasn't good.
Yeah, and I think that sums it up really. It just didn't tick boxes.
Which I hope will happen.
So we've got one maze left. They've got one last opportunity to rescue and actually scare me tonight, and I'm really hoping. And it would be ironic if actually what we're relying on is the oldest maze on the park tonight to actually generate scares, because that's all they've got left. Creek Freak Massacre is all that's left. I really hope that I can come out of it at least with an elevated heart rate, because I'm not at the moment. I just felt like in survival games I was just fumbling around in the dark a lot. it was more scary that I didn't know where I was going than actually anything that was going on in there. But yeah, disappointing. But let's go and do Creek Freak, and maybe, just
impressive.
maybe, that's going to rescue the day for us. We'll see. It feels really weird walking through Old Town here at Thorpe Park again after it being closed all season, ready for the building of Project Exodus. But obviously here we are, ready for Creek Freak Massacre. It's been reopened especially for Creek Freak, which is great, and that's where we're about to go. And I'll give you my thoughts afterwards. I'm hoping this time, please this time, something. Let me feel something, because I'm feeling nothing at the moment. So here we go, Creek Freak Massacre. It was better. That's about as far as I'll go. So that was Creek Freak, probably the scariest of the mazes and experiences I've done tonight. I still wouldn't call it scary. There was one jump scare in there when it went pitch black, and there was the girl with the chainsaw like really close to me. It made me jump aside a little bit. But other than that, it was it was good. I've been chased by a man with rubber limbs. I was chased by a girl with a chainsaw, and yeah, it was I'd say the scariest of the mazes, but still not what I would call scary. I still went through absolutely fine, wasn't in any way, shape or form anxious or scared. I just can't help but feel that so far it's been a waste of money, but it's an experience, and it's an experience I've never had before, so from that perspective alone it was worth paying money. I certainly wouldn't rush to do it again, because unless somebody could promise me it was better, it needs to be more intense. It needs to be, I don't know, maybe I'm just harder to scare than I thought I was, but yeah, I wasn't that scared. So that's the mazes done. We've got the Crows and Morecambe Meadow to look forward to, and we've got Death's Doors to look forward to, which we're going to do once it gets a bit darker for a bit more of effect. So yeah, I'll update you with those as and when we go through, and film those as we go through them. So I'll catch you soon.
They do need to group this.
Yeah.
Wait, just after the bit where you went through the goal.
I will give credit to the Crows. They're working in very packed space. Like, they need to control the...
Archie, if you're going to be pushing, then hop on.
Yeah.
Like, they really do need to control this flow. If not, good luck. I do want to head over to Amity just to see what's there.
Oh man, Lolo.
No, I know. It's really not controlled at the minute.
I didn't do anything. Didn't?
Oh, he's in the tree.
Interesting.
Bush camper.
Bushmaster.
You.
My legs are bent.
It was you.
Well, I don't think he wants you. Ellie, he wants you to stay.
He's into the gingies.
So that was the Crows of Morecambe Meadow. It's a good little walk through Scare Zone. Much better this year. They've extended it to incorporate the old Saw Alive Scare Zone, so that was really good. Probably the highlight so far. I quite enjoyed going through the Crows. Gonna go over and do Death's Doors now, which I believe is also quite good. So quite looking forward to that. As you can see, we're now approaching twilight, and soon be getting in hopefully some night rides. But I'm going to try and film some of the Death's Doors as we go through, and get you that footage, and then it'll be on to night rides for us, or a few night rides anyway. See what we can do.
Yeah, I thought you was. Don't tell the cops you saw me, alright? Alright, can we go now?
Oh, is that the one that causes the breakout?
Oh no, it might be electric key.
Press it.
Go on, press it. Hey.
Oh, you can do better than that.
I need you to get someone. No!
Oh, nah, Oscar, no.
I think that person was me.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
I actually thought it was really good. I really enjoyed that.
Yeah, it was very fun. Hey, it was very, it was good. I got scared a lot.
Oscar's here from Oscar's Airtime.
Hello.
What did you think of it, Oscar?
I got scared a lot.
You were rapping on those doors pretty bad.
Yes,
I actually thought they were going to drag you in.
I did.
They didn't have any sweets though, I'm a bit disappointed.
You were trying to make him get Thomas. Yeah.
Yeah, that was
Because he
hilarious.
doesn't want to get scared, so why not?
Oscar's knocking on the doors and every time somebody's come out, he's gone, go and get him, and trying to get them to chase TJ. And then just then, as I was vlogging Oscar knocking on the door, I didn't realise that one of the actors was leaning right over my shoulder. And it's only when I turned my head, I realised that they were literally right here. But that was pretty awesome. A lot of fun actually, really enjoyed that. So yeah, so that was Death's Doors. That's one of the highlights, definitely.
It wasn't actually that bad either.
It wasn't, was it? No. You weren't that scared. It was enjoyably scary, I would say. But yeah. So we're going to make our way now. I think that's all, pretty much all the real scare things done. It's now just going to be more night rides, maybe shows, birthday bash, and the Amity and Lycanthorpe flash mob. Might take them in at some point while we decide what night rides we want to do. But yeah, that was good. I enjoyed Death's Doors. That was good. We've got Abbie here from Themepark Abbie, who's also done scare mazes today. What did you think of them, Abbie?
Not really that scary, only survival games when I got split up from my friend, that's about it.
Yeah, we were disappointed too.
Yeah.
So yeah, it seems to be common that most people are coming away disappointed.
Yeah.
It's a shame, isn't it?
Exactly.
I had so high hopes for being scared, and it's just not happened. But
Should have kept platform.
really,
Yeah.
see, Thomas did platform a couple of years ago, and he thought that was rubbish.
I like platform.
I think it's personal preference, but yeah, I think we can all agree that it's been poor tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you. So we've just had a night ride on Swarm that we had to queue an hour and a half for, but it was absolutely worth every second. And that's us done. We literally managed one night ride because the queuing got absolutely out of hand crazy. But it has been an awesome day. Have you had a good day, Teach?
Yeah, it's been amazing. Almost 2 hours queuing for the Swarm, but it was brilliant.
It was worth it though, wasn't it?
Really fast.
Just for that 2 minutes of night ride, it was fast, it was just beautiful. The lights were just insane. It just made the Swarm a whole different ride, a whole new ride. And it was just, yeah, it was worth the queuing. So that's us done. Fright Nights, Thorpe Park, all done. And yeah, it's been a really good day. Mazes were disappointing, but you know, I've experienced them and that's what I came here to do. And I've done it. I've got my key and my mug rewards. So I'm going home. I'll catch you all in a vlog soon. Take care. See you later.